Hey everybody, what is going on? We are live with Discovery Bay. He's on that side.
Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for having me.
Stone Cold Steve is in the house.
Let me get
Hold
rid of
on,
that
everybody. Good evening.
Tonight we're going to talk more conspiracies. If you guys got any to throw out there, we'll talk about them too. But first and foremost, we put this one off a little bit. Time travel.
Ooh.
So anybody got anything going there? You want me to start? How you guys want to roll with it?
Well, as I was just mentioned, I come completely unprepared because that's kind of how I roll. So, don't let me start it. You better start, or we'll end up in left field early.
First of all, do I think time travel is real? No.
Okay.
But I do think there are people that have been put in spaces that are in times that they are just too advanced for.
Ooh, very clever.
A name that you mentioned, JB, was Da Vinci.
Yes.
I mean, some of the things he did
Tesla.
hundreds of years ago. It's like
there's a couple of people that are.
Einstein was another one I have written down. Yeah. And in current times, Elon Musk.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, this guy is doing some things. I'm like, aren't you a little early for
Are they time travelers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very interesting theory. Right. Another one that blows me away is when I actually researched Tesla, Nikola Tesla. That guy was amazing. He must have been a time traveler. I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, created some light bulbs that some people don't want to give him credit for.
But hey, you know what? It makes for a good movie, and it makes for fixing a movie. You know, I mean, you can always go back in time and fix it. So it's always been a great topic for pop culture. I'll tell you what, time travel is always something to kick around.
Steve, what you got?
What do y'all think about Nostradamus then?
Nostradamus? I mean,
you don't think any of his predictions were true whatsoever?
When I see those quatrains that he wrote, I'm just like, you can interpret that any way you want.
Kind of like the Bible.
Yeah.
There you go again. Don't. That's probably my dad's interpretation that's got me into this show to begin with. Some of those teachings from my dad, his conspiracy theories. I don't know if he thought about time travel. I know one of his favorite shows was Stargate. I don't know. That was a kind of a time travel type thing, wasn't it? No, maybe.
I know they went through a gate portal. I remember seeing the movie. I don't remember actually watching the show, and they ended up somewhere else.
Well, growing up, one of my favorite movies growing up was that Time Machine. You know, that H.G. Wells interpretation of the time machine where he goes into his den and shuts the door, and what does it look like outside his house in 25 years? It's dusty. In 100 years, in 200 years, everything is gone. The house is all of a sudden disappeared, and he's in the middle of a field, but you keep continually progressing on to hundreds and hundreds of years. It's really crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that movie because then they made a remake of it years later, but the original one, to me, I love. I think that was so much
warlocks better. Or what were they, warlocks or Morlocks? They scared the shit out of me as a
kid.
Yeah.
What about Deja Vu? You think it could tie into you've been somewhere else? Because that, I mean, it's got to do with time, right? It's like, I've been here before. I know what JB's going to say. I know what D's going to say. That kind of thing is weird to me. You're
it's
like,
a glitch in the Matrix, man. It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, that is really creepy, man, when that happens, though, man.
I know this is called a conspiracy theory, so I can shout out
anything you want.
I'm just gonna just jump all around here. But when we talk about things that just freak you out that way, tell me if you guys believe this or not. I do not have Alexa in the house. Okay, I don't want her. I don't want any of that stuff either.
She's in my house.
That's continually monitoring, waiting for me to call her name, right? So I don't have that because, anyway, my daughter, and this happens more than once, but my daughter she's by herself. The two kids, I sent one to the grandma's. My daughter's by herself. She makes a fort in the living room out of chairs in a sheet. Totally cool, right? It's right in
Did
front
that
of the
when I was a
TV.
kid.
It's right in front of the TV. We backed up a couple of chairs. She threw the sheet over the top of it. She got up underneath there. She thought it was the coolest thing ever. We actually left it up for like 2 days. That I didn't take it down.
Step Brothers did it.
In my Instagram feed today, Build Children's Forts video shows up.
Yeah.
Where they're selling you this Connecta set where all you do is throw the sheet over the top of it.
Hey, if you talk about
I didn't even take a picture of this thing. How the hell do they know
JB,
that
if
my
you have
daughter
your
did
phone near
this?
you, it'll do it too. Your phone records everything.
So, so the conversation of me and my wife going, "Oh, isn't that cute? She made a fort out of the sheets. That's so. Who gave her that idea?" That just drives me
They're
crazy,
listening
man.
in,
Yeah.
man, for everything.
And I know it's
That
not
ain't no
time travel related, but
conspiracy.
it just kind of drives me crazy. It drives me into the glitch in the matrix. You know that. Are we really? What's going on here, man? You know.
I always put myself in this position. Am I important enough to listen to? I don't think so. So I think it just is just random.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers,
that,
man.
hey, that'll make you time travel right into jail.
I've got H2O.
You ain't driving.
A nice after work.
There's time travel.
There you go.
Okay.
No wonder you're late.
What was okay when we talk about time travel in the theories and movies? What was one of the most? There was a movie I recently saw pop back up again. You guys ever seen Lucy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Loved
Where
it.
at the end she says, you know, she's now her mind is just expanded to 100% usage or whatever, and she looks at you and says, "You guys are lost. It's not about numbers, ones and zeros. Those don't even exist. It's about a point in time. Time is the only true reference of, you know, of anything." And you're just like, damn, she's right? Because at any point in time is what it is now. And, you know, even when you talk sports, in what point of time are you referencing? You know, time is always the ultimate dollar value too. The wealthiest people in the world cannot live forever. They can't beat time.
Yep.
They can't. They've tried. They've tried the fountain.
What was there was another crazy movie where you paid for everything with time and it was built into your arm. Did you see that one where the kid?
Justin Timberlake.
That was
What was that with Justin Timberlake? That movie
Timberlake.
blew my freaking mind because it was like, okay, if you eat a donut, I know it's not realistic, but if you eat a donut, oh, that takes X number of time off of your life. You know, do I really want to eat that donut?
and his mom was running out of time, Highly, and he had to. He
didn't get there in time.
You can transfer time to your mom or your family. But you have to get there in time.
It was Olivia Wilde, and I was so upset that Olivia Wilde.
Oh man, she's so fun. I love her.
Yeah. That's honestly why I started watching, because I'm not a fan of Timberlake, but that was actually a very good movie.
That movie was crazy. So time travel in movies has always just been such an awesome topic. What's your favorite time travel related film? Those are a couple of mine right there.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Come on, man.
I mean, that to me is just a classic.
That's an easy one, though, man. Come on now.
Come on, the Time
Machine
Machine is also a great movie.
Time Machine.
The original one. Again, was better than that one.
The original one.
Was it?
Did you go back in time today, man? You look a little younger today, D.
Yeah, I did. I went back almost 6 months.
Wow.
Before I had a beard.
You're looking sharp.
Yeah, I got the hair all gone. The mullet is gone.
You're looking sharp, man. You're looking sharp. My favorite time travel movie is Somewhere in Time.
This is what I looked like before.
Oh, I saw that on your video today, man. That's badass. The bowling balls.
Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere in Time is with Christopher Reeve and
oh, is he? And he's chasing Jack the Ripper through time, right? No. Okay,
that's not it. He's oh my God, Sigourney, not Seymour, Jane Seymour.
Seymour. Yeah,
and he sees her picture in the present in a hotel, in the Royal Hotel. It's up, I think, in Connecticut or Maine, and he just gets enthralled with the picture, and then he finds a way to go back in time to actually be with her. And then there's a big twist. It's really good. It's super romantic and it's super good. And it's Christopher Reeve. So That's my favorite.
Christopher Reeve. In Time was that movie with Justin Timberlake. That's that.
In
one.
Time.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That's crazy.
It's coming through just in time with that.
The movie you're talking about, though, it's Orson. No, it's H.G. Wells has to come to the future to hunt Jack the Ripper in San Francisco, ain't it? Something like that.
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't know what that was called, but that was a good one. Excellent time travel film, man. As he's chasing Jack the Ripper through time, that was good.
Jumpers was pretty cool. They were jumping through time.
I like Looper.
Looper at the end blew me away. I'm like, how's he gonna do this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh no.
He just go get money and shit. I was like, this is awesome.
Oh no, that was another good one. Yeah, Looper.
Do you guys remember when we were kids? There was a movie called, I think it was called The Final It might have been The Final Conflict, where the carrier goes back in time to World War II.
Yes. Oh. Yes. That was freaking cool. What was that called, man? It was something like something experimenter experience. Phoenix, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the Philadelphia, whatever. Wait a minute. 12 Monkeys was another good. Was that time travel?
12 Monkeys is excellent.
Dude.
Him right
Fish
there.
Tropic. Why isn't he on? Get him on the panel, man.
Captain 12 Monkeys is excellent, dude. Yeah, Groundhog. Yeah, definitely.
Groundhog Day.
Pisses me off.
Okay, so
Groundhog Day.
do you guys believe in time travel? I don't know if I missed that. I'm sorry I'm late.
You know what? I think we started by saying, and I agreed. How did you say it was? You don't believe in time travel, but you believe that people are out of. There are some people that lived out.
Time travel, but I do believe there are people that are just out of their time. And the names we mentioned were like Da Vinci, Einstein, and I feel like Elon Musk. I mean, I just feel like what he's thinking, things he's doing right now, are just seem like they're 20 years into the future.
Time Cop. Look at
Time Cop. Loved it.
That was Claude Van Damme?
Yeah, Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude?
I thought that was an awesome movie.
Hey, we talked about Nostradamus, highly. What do you think about that?
Oh, dude, I used to be a freak with Nostradamus back in the day.
Me too.
Oh
when the missiles were coming from New York and all, I was freaking out. I was like, holy shit, man,
you remember there used to be an HBO special on it?
Yes, that's what I watched.
Scared the shit out of me, man.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. You were real young, Highly, because
they were called
first came out.
He used to write in Quatrains.
Quatrains.
Yeah, I remember he misnaming Hitler by like I think the T. He put Hitler or some shit like that. Hitler. Bro, crazy stuff, dude.
Crazy
stuff.
Time Bandits. Time Bandits.
Really Time Bandits. Oh my god, I love that movie as a kid.
That was one of my favorites. Yeah, I was going to mention that one too.
Oh man.
That's very good.
Yeah, and one thing that we did mention earlier was Deja Vu.
Yeah,
being
Deja Vu, man, that's crazy to me.
It's in the Matrix, man.
You almost know you've been there before. You almost can say what they're going to say, but usually I freeze up and don't say nothing, and then they say it. I'm like, damn, I knew it.
Okay, so is anybody going to ask me if I believe in it?
Hey,
you believe in time
travel?
Hell no, I don't believe in no time travel, man.
And the resident skeptic chimes in.
I wish freaking Legend was here, man, because I know he's big into it. So I thought that would have been cool to hear. He might have, changed my point of view. Change my point of view.
He might have gave you some Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh man.
Flight of the Navigator. I don't remember that one.
I think it's a plane.
Was it the Philadelphia experiment about the ship that went back in
the carrier?
Yeah, the carrier. That was Philadelphia experiment, right?
And they were just about to go into the fighter. The jets were about to intersect the zeros, the Japanese zeros or something, and then the storm comes and takes them right out of back to. It was really good. It was really. Who was the guy in it, man? There was some big time actors that I don't remember. Donnie Darko. Shit, that one played with my head though.
Yeah, that rabbit. It was terrifying.
Yeah, man, that was.
We've even had time travel all the way up into the latest blockbuster film of
The Avengers.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame said, we figured out time travel. Hey, I
Wonder
figured out
Woman
time travel.
went back to
These things on our
84.
wrist, and we'll jump anywhere we want to go in time. Yeah,
I hated the end of that. I hated it.
I looked a
that's
little
what
bit
you
into
came up with. Okay,
I looked a little bit into time travel, and I think you could go forward in time,
Can't go
Ooh.
back.
but you can't go back.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about forward in time by milliseconds, and
but
So-
by generating enough speed to outpace time.
right, but you can't go back. And Lord knows that would be true though. God, I wish that.
Right.
This one I really did like. Click with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, a Click was funny.
My girlfriend stars in that also.
Nice.
Miss Kate Beckinsale. Hey, Kate.
She might not recognize you. She might not recognize you now.
Yeah, I know with the beard shaved, obviously.
So, what other topics are we hitting, man?
No, I was like this. We'll hit this one, and if any of you guys have any other ones, let's just roll them out.
Oh my God!
I don't know which.
And we stumped the
And the show is over.
Any
DJB missed the
others?
bunch of the other ones,
Have we
so-
have we
you
done
can
the
go
moon?
sideways
We've done the moon,
sometime.
right? Have we done the moon?
The moon in regards to
Did we go there? We did that one, right?
have we
Yeah.
been there?
JB has not. But let's ask JB. What do you think?
Well, JB's fresh fish, so
Yeah.
Fresh fish. Do I think we've actually been on the moon? Okay, what's the actual question? Go ahead and answer, because I want to make sure I get the right question.
Did we
if we
think
go to the moon in 1969 and the what was it, like 12 moon?
Now, whatever they
No.
broadcast to us was not fucking real. No, because I don't think it would have come out that way. It wouldn't have been so clear. They would have had to have post-production produced it before they could have broadcast it. You guys see how much goes into putting together film nowadays? So if they were going to have to post-produce it, they're like, can you imagine? No, I don't think that's real. Have we been there since? Probably. Yeah, I bet.
Since the early 70s, you think we've been back?
Sure. Fuck, for all I know, there's goddamn bases set up there, man. We're harvesting shit up there. They're fucking, who knows? The super wealthy have got little compounds waiting for the world to end. They've already got that shit set up. Who knows, man?
Oh man, we got the right person on here tonight.
you said this is conspiracy theory, man. You have no idea the shit I can dream up, man.
No.
I think there's some shit up there. Absolutely.
I thought we definitely went.
How about
There you go.
if my dad threw this one out there? What if the Earth was the moon and the moon was the Earth reversed millions and millions and millions of years ago? That they migrated off the dying Earth onto their moon, which was the Earth, as it started to change. And now you're watching over the course of millions of years that they may have to change back, as now this planet's starting to fucking wobble all goofy. And then, you know what? We need to get off of this thing for a little bit. Let's go sit up on the moon.
Dude,
I don't know. You got the right guy on the show. I'll fucking
your dad was out there, bro. Your dad was out there. That's a lot.
My dad was
movie right there.
Read a guy called what the fuck was that guy's name? Scared the hell out of me. What was his name? Von Donegan. Go look up that dude. He's a crazy motherfucker. He was into all kind of crazy conspiracy alien theories. Von Donegan.
Never heard of him. I gotta
Look him up.
I don't know. I have to Google that one.
I think it's Eric too. Eric Von Donegan. Look him up. What was it? Something of the Gods is a book he wrote. Blow your shit away, man. Blow your fucking mind. Let's do it as a book club. You guys will be like, what the hell are you doing to me? Varangian knows. He knows. He's from Switzerland and wrote Chariot of the Gods.
There you go.
Boom. How y'all like it now? Cheers to you, Dad. I love you.
BP is a wealth of knowledge, right?
He is.
Evie bringing it down. Remember, what you see is different than what you asked you. Considering, yeah. It's crazy. It's all in how you interpret what you just saw.
That is so true.
Yeah.
It's so true.
I mean, I've heard many times they've said, who was it? Oh man, the astrologer. Oh my gosh, not astrologer, the astronomy guy.
Degrassi?
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson. He said he was like, believing what people see is usually wrong. He's like they see things that their mind can play tricks on to what they really saw.
But D, isn't that what I've been saying all along? It's your mind is just the Mandela effect.
Your mind. Now, can we bring up the comic book that is just doing this to me right now?
I freaking love that.
Department of Truth.
Mind fuck that is the Department of Truth is just blowing me away. Every single issue is, I'm just like,
fire.
What?
I've only read the first one. I've got to read the next 3.
Mine
and they are
is
awesome.
just like, you're so right. I literally do. By the end of my wife was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm crying over how this lady who lost her child in this event is now been twisted by the end of this book, by the events and by the conspiracy and the theories and the constant questioning of what is reality, that she starts to demand, who's covered this up? Where's my son? They're like, your son's dead. He's in the fucking ground, but she doesn't believe it anymore. Oh my God, dude. It's just nuts.
I can't wait. Who's the girl, the lady with the X eyes?
I don't know, dude. I don't know who any of these people are. It's just crazy.
I can't remember.
Now, is it Jackie? Is it Jackie? Wasn't it Jackie?
It might be. I don't know. We're still waiting to find out in the book. That book is so good.
But that is just one of those things just blowing me away right now. And how close it is to reality. In the last issue, they talked about the conspiracy of, all the way back to that the current president was placed. They have been placed. They have been, elections have been rigged, all the way up to these certain people getting placed in these certain spots. And you're reading this comic going, oh my God. Because some of it, you're like this. You're right. There's no way anybody would have fucking elected Bush Jr. How the fuck did that happen? Right? It just the way they explain it makes sense. And it started with Obama. Well, there was a document that was uncovered. Whether the document's real or not, it doesn't matter. The fact that somebody said there was a document that was uncovered that was, hiding that he was born in wherever, and they made a fake birth certificate in Hawaii. Whether it's real or not, one person done said it, and like fucking telephone, it just
out there.
It grows and it grows. And did you hear? And then next thing you know, fanaticals, he's not even born in the United States.
They said that
he's got a birth certificate.
Wasn't even his wife.
It's crazy.
To a girl, I'm like, come on, man. There's pictures of her when she's a girl growing up. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, I just thought of the best time machine movie.
What is it?
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Oh man,
I forgot all about that. Well, that was awesome.
That's the best one.
Oh my goodness.
Man. What was that show, Hialeah? Way back, God, it had just a bunch of crazy shit would happen. They did one on time travel.
That's
it showed every second was they would build like a set in a movie. I said, oh my God. How can that was the dumbest one I ever seen in my life.
The show I remember is In Search of when I was a kid. That scared the shit out of me, man.
I love that show back in the day.
But I was terrified at the same time.
Nice. My dad watched that, dude.
My imagination when I was a kid was crazy. Now, not so much.
With Leonard Nimoy back in the day.
Oh my God, was he creepy or what?
Yeah.
Nice.
God.
You guys are awesome.
Good. So freaking good.
I mean, you got Nessie. Anybody who believes in Nessie? I know Hialeah doesn't believe in anything. Nessie?
I don't know what I believe in.
You told me you don't believe in Nessie.
The one I believe in is I don't think Oswald killed Kennedy all by himself. I don't believe that.
No,
me neither. I'll never believe that.
I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one. That one, I'll
what about? Do you think there's aliens in Area
No,
Area
I don't think there's aliens anywhere, bro.
Hell yeah.
51?
There ain't
Hell
no
yeah,
aliens.
he's like, hell yeah, they are. We've been reverse engineering their technology for
Oh,
years, man.
God,
How the
bro,
fuck you
come
think we
on.
got this shit?
I think they're out there. I don't know if we have them. I do believe at somewhere in the universe and all the galaxies and everything, there's something somewhere. Have they been here? That I don't know.
Okay, I believe the same thing. Have they been here? Do they got the technology to come here? Are they studying us? Hell the fuck no, man.
The drawings on the walls of the caves are fake.
It's bro. Okay. Listen to all the stuff that
Inside the Egyptian tomb,
Exactly. The hieroglyphics.
fake. Those
Bro,
hieroglyphics is
Just
fake.
listen to me 1 second. Everything. Look at all the stuff that we're, modern men, right?
Are we? Yeah.
And all the things we imagine happening. And if it was this, and if it was that, and if it was this, what do you think those people that lived in jungles, they saw an eclipse and it was like, what the crazy explanation? You don't think they would just make crazy explanations for that stuff too? Their imaginations would go run wild and they would draw it. Oh my God, there was an explosion in the sky.
That's by a volcano erupting.
Exactly. And you don't think their
Some of
minds
it,
were gonna
some of
go
it is,
those places?
but them hieroglyphics is a guy in a rocket grabbing a thing and pointing up. I mean,
Okay.
that's their imagination.
If there's gonna be somebody, okay, just listen me, hear me out. a guy in a rocket showed up to Egypt.
Yeah.
No, you don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I want to see your faces.
No, we
I
want
want to
you
see our
we want you
reactions.
full
No, I want to
screen
see our
with
reactions.
those
Guy in a rocket showed up in Egypt, and then they started drawing it all over the place. Why can't that guy? But the guy in the rocket showed himself to those Egyptians, but now nobody could show me a rocket land and freaking Martians come out. No, now they're bashful. Is that what you're telling me? They're shy now all of a sudden? Come on, man. Come on.
They might have just put the guy in there, but they saw the ship go up before there was anything flying.
Oh
For
my
sure.
I mean, when you
So,
guys,
okay, so highlight all those people out there.
I don't believe it.
Nobody's ever been abducted. They're all just crazy smoking the pipe. Freaking,
No,
I got an idea. I
would never say that. I would never say or laugh at anybody, but I don't. I need to see. I need proof.
Need proof.
so you need an alien to come down, pick you up, and give you the anal proof.
Or an alien to bring you on a leash and hey.
Okay. So my wife is the same way. She don't believe it. She said unless she can go to the museum and see it, just like in her mind, where she can see the display of the monkey turning into the man in front of her, that's real. She does not believe in Adam and Eve or anything in the Bible because she cannot see that. That does not make any sense to her because it's not proven. Show me Jesus's DNA. Where's his body? Show it to me. So basically, if you don't believe in the aliens because you haven't seen it or proven it, do you believe in the Bible?
I can't see air. I believe the shit that air's out here moving around.
I believe in
under that definition.
I believe in evolution. That's what I believe.
Under the definition of if I haven't seen it, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it to believe it, but there's things that are very far-fetched, and there's other things that are, more plausible.
JB, your wife's not nearby, is she?
No. She's in the other room, but she knows I talk about this all the time, and she's still there's nothing.
No, I don't. I'm just saying. Ask her if she can see.
Our kids are in a private school. I believe. I'm a believer.
And that's okay, man. I'm not gonna.
My wife's not.
That's one thing I'm never gonna do.
That's totally okay, right? I mean, her mind thinks a little bit. In her mind, she has to physically be proven beyond a shadow of a doubt with DNA. Whatever that's there for it to be real.
Octopuses is what you're saying? Octopods?
Yeah.
Dude, octopuses are amazing creatures, bro.
Right?
Yeah. You ever seen them go in the bottle Like
Bro.
the squids and stuff shrink down and go in a bottle. And
Did you know they only live for like 2 years and they die after mating? And they're intelligent as hell. They're freaking amazing animals. Amazing animals. Are they aliens? I don't think so, but wow, they're crazy animals.
One thing that Varangian said was this, and I do 100% believe this. There was a lot of German experimental attack in Area 51. 100% believe that.
I could believe that, yes.
I mean,
so no crashed alien ship there.
No crashed alien ship.
JB, I absolutely believe.
I 100% believe that some bitch been there. They've been studying that thing for years. And the reason that, I mean, think about this was the big, and this is what I was taught as a child. So this is all your fault. Is that the world is highly religious. And if you prove that there are aliens existing and living, out there, that it kind of goes against all the teachings of the Bible.
Yeah.
So that's why especially the U.S. government would never let that kind of information out there, because, they would not ever want to create that situation. Who knows?
Well, which dimension we are in
here. I gotta tell them about my part of that area.
Go for it.
My dad was I was born at Wright-Patterson. That's where the aliens were supposedly taken.
Are you listening to this?
My dad, and I swear to y'all, my dad didn't rarely talk. He was super quiet to get anything out of him. He talked about boxing, and he talked about that, and he said that is absolutely true. He goes, you had to be there to know. He goes, you couldn't go near this hangar. And he said, man, he said something about how light the metal was. They couldn't do anything to. I mean, he had stories that I just can't.
Do you
believe my dad would lie my whole life about something like that, because he wouldn't believe. My dad would not be the type to believe.
Come on, man.
I'm not calling your dad. I'm not denying what your dad believes and what he saw and what he. I know
what you mean. You want to see one. I
don't want to call nobody a liar or knock anybody for what they believe. That's, if you believe in the Bible word for word and that makes your time here on earth better, dude, all the more power for you. I got much love for you.
What dimension are we in? I have no friggin' idea what dimension we're in.
We're in the comic book dimension.
Yeah. We're in the crazy dimension where the phones are going to rule our lives.
All right, so let's jump there real quick. The best comic book storyline with time travel.
Oh, come on!
Being a
Days of Future Past, man. Come on.
All right, I was thinking about one of the right before we came on. A story that I read last year with Modern Men was Paper Girls.
Oh, I've read that. I've read Paper Girls.
And how that was the first time, we've now, I'm old. We've just listed all this time travel stuff that we talked about. And you think you're never going to be introduced to something new or different in time travel. But in Paper Girls, the point that the Earth was also spinning, right? The point that the Earth was, and they had to take that into effect, that the Earth was spinning, or you wouldn't be where you think you were at the time that you think you were moving. It was like, wow, nobody ever thought of that before. What about Terminator? Terminator's time
Terminator, of course.
Terminator's time travel.
Hey, JB, not for nothing, but the best part in Paper Girls is when they look at when those aliens were and they're teenagers and they're like, oh, you're teenagers.
Hey,
so good, bro. I love
JB,
that.
What's funny to me is Hialeah loves Aliens, the movies and all that shit, but he don't
love it. I do. I love all of it. I'm not a hater.
No, I'm saying
no.
I'm saying
That's a different question.
Like,
I got another question.
Favorites.
I got another question. So I know for a fact you don't believe that aliens have been here. Because you don't believe the hieroglyphics, you don't believe the cave drawings, you don't believe the Area 51 stories, you don't believe any of that stuff. Okay, now, and this is the question that I'm going to pose it to you exactly the same way that I pose it to my wife. Okay, if at night you look up at the stars and every one of those stars represents a planet, right? And there are more planets than you can count. Do you think it is even plausible that there is no other life out there? That on this planet are the only intelligence in all of that of mass that you're seeing. Because that's how I put it to my wife. She goes, well, of course there's something out there. Well, then those are aliens.
We don't know them.
No. And that's what I said. I believe, yes, there's other life in the universe.
Okay.
But they have not come to visit us. Okay.
Oh, because there's a sign on the door that says "Don't visit that planet."
There you go. I believe, yeah, that there's aliens. The universe is too vast to think that we're the only ones.
Exactly.
Okay.
I agree with you. 100%. I agree with that statement. 100%.
But that they would come here and visit us, or have the capability to come.
Oh, they're not smart enough to get up in the plane and fly yet.
They might not. They might be able to fly, but they can't come here. The thing that people don't.
They're not smart enough to get here yet.
The thing that you know what? Star Wars, Star Trek, all those space things. They make it look like,
you put it right, man.
They make people think that space is such an easy place to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where people. It's like, dude, space is no joke, man.
Here's why I disagree with that thing. I
know what you mean, Highly. There could be asteroid fields every freaking where, bro.
It ain't no joke.
Look where our technology has gone in really just the last 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine in 5,000 years.
Oh,
Who's to say going across the universe wouldn't be like going to the store in 5,000 years?
I think 5,000 years is still way too short.
Okay, let's say 10,000. I mean, the universe is pretty old.
How old do you think this planet is, Highland?
It's gotta be billion. I know they're
old, right? So let's take that billion years. How documented? How long do us little Earthlings go back?
Dude, we're a blip right now. Man is a blip.
Document us back.
Man is a blip.
If you take this huge long timeline of this planet, we're way down here, and we were like over here at the nail, about the width of the nail.
We're like
about this whole long timeline. We're just scratching the surface of this whole thing. Again, now look out to those stars, and if each of those is a planet, there's just no way, man. There's got to be life out there and way more fucking intelligent than us, because we are a shit show. Come on, man.
That's exactly why I think they would come.
But I still don't think they would come. I don't think they have the capabilities to come here. I think, at the end of the day, if they did, we would know it. We'd be hanging out with them. It will freaking be alien mind or alien nation. It will be Alien Nation. That was the show.
What was that? What was that show? The cop. There were two cops.
Alien Nation. It was
Alien Nation.
Yeah. We'd be like that.
Maybe Stone Cold Steve Austin is an alien.
They would come here. It will be no mystery. We know it.
Okay,
Highly,
we gotta go back to JB one more time. JB, did you watch the Rogan podcast with Bob Lazar?
Oh my goodness!
We got to visit it one more time.
No, I will though. Let me write that down. I'm gonna watch it, man.
Watch that, and when you do,
I'll be ready for the next show. We'll have a discussion.
When you're done watching it, Hialeah watched it, and I get it because he said he no. But what I want.
What was it called? Joe Rogan. What
was the same thing I want you to do? Do you believe this guy? Just the guy itself. All that stuff. Maybe it ain't true, but he had a hell of a story, and
I think the guy believes. I think he believes it, but I don't believe him.
You love that line. Yeah, he believes it, but I don't believe him. Highlight, I got a question for you. Do you believe the Lakers won the championship last year? Because guess what? Whether you believe it or not, it's fucking true.
That was rigged. It was rigged. They shouldn't have even played.
It fucking happened.
Do you believe the Dodgers won the championship? Whether
Did
you believe it or not.
Yeah, they did win. They did win.
I'll accept that one.
I'll accept it.
Right? So I'm just saying.
Hey, write down the guy's name. What is it, Steve? Bob Lazar?
Bob Lazar.
Lazar.
Do you believe this team won the Stanley Cup?
Twice.
You believe it?
Meme.
May not believe it, but it's true.
Do you believe this team right here, UVA, is still the college national basketball champions?
Yes, because they skipped
2 years
They
later?
suspended the season. Now you got to throw out 2 years running?
2 years running. I'm accepting it.
I love it.
Yeah, give me a break.
I love it. I love it.
Give me a break.
Year of the gimme. Yeah, they didn't even have a tournament, so we're still the champs.
Hey, just think about this, JB. No matter what evidence you could show some people, if they don't
It
want
won't
to
change their mind.
they don't care. That's fake. That
Dude,
didn't
it's my
happen.
wife. I was talking about my wife.
You're gonna believe what you want to believe,
Really.
really.
Believe
Like,
it
I'm
at
gonna
all.
believe it.
I mean-
I ain't seen shit to prove it either. Who knows, man? But
And
let's
that's,
see.
that's okay, man, and that's all right.
Yeah,
to me, the
that's-
ultimate
that's-
example of if I can't see it, I don't believe it.
No.
Is flat Earth. But so many people's like, I mean, has anybody really seen the Earth?
Okay, real quick. It's not about, hey, I haven't seen it, so I don't believe in it. It's not that. It's just, is it plausible? If it is, okay, then you look into it.
Please.
You know?
You have got to think that anything is possible now. I am on record as saying there is nothing that is not possible. I have seen some shit that would just. I've seen wrecks. I mean, I don't know, but what shows up in your? I'll be watching Facebook, and then all of a sudden there's a video of a head-on crash, and the person lives. That's not possible. How is that? How did they not die? They just went head-on with a freaking semi. How is that possible? Don't say there's things that are impossible, because anything's possible. Anything. It's just crazy.
I want an alien to come into the picture right now and sit next to you, JP, and then I'll believe.
He puts his arm around you and goes, "Hey, now you believe me?"
Hey, hi, Leah.
Let me
I
ask
don't
you a
think
question.
about putting his hand on my
If there
shoulder.
wasn't
And while we're here, we're gonna run a few experiments on you.
If there was an alien, do you really think it would look like a human?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, that's another thing. That's another. My dad says, okay, well, there might be aliens on the moon. The fuck? There's no aliens, no life on the moon. We don't know that. You go up there could be a bug or an insect. That's life. That's an alien.
Fish topic. Give me a knife and fork, and I'll give you that answer.
Roast
He's
your
like,
ass
I
up.
haven't
Bring
eaten
it
half an
away.
hour. Where's a leg?
There's gonna be
What was the
fricassee
question?
Highland. There's gonna be roasted Highland. There's gonna be barbecue Highland.
Oh yeah, bro. Downward part.
Oh my god.
Downward
Man,
part 2.0.
I did not expect it to go that way that fast. He's like, I haven't eaten in 20 minutes. It's time to carve down on somebody.
Oh,
What
man.
was the? I didn't see what he said. I missed it.
If you were dying of starvation, would you die of starvation or eat another person?
Yeah. There's a movie on that too.
Yeah,
That
that's,
soccer movie.
that's happened. That's happened in history before.
Yeah. I mean, there's a plane wreck, and before you know it, people are like,
Yeah, the plane
It was
wreck,
the soccer team, right?
the soccer team in the mountains. In the mountains.
mhm.
Yeah, the Andes.
I do agree with this. Flat earthers go to crazy lengths to look for excuses.
I always go back to the eclipse. That just how in the hell it didn't show flat. It didn't show like a pencil. It showed around. I don't know, man.
There's that flat Earth is massive.
Rangian.
Here's the flat
That's
earthers.
just not right.
JB, the flat earthers say we live in a snow globe.
Do
So
you
we
think
can't
we live in a? Do
so
you
we
believe?
can't go to the moon or none of that. That's all fake.
Oh, that's all. No, no.
Yeah.
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 That's crazy.
Yeah. they did come, it would be like Independence Day, and they start blowing stuff up.
We need Remo here for the flat Earth.
He's his daughter is doing some schoolwork on the
Okay.
computer, so he said he'll try to make it. So there you go.
We keep talking flat earthers. I'm sure he's listening. He's gonna go. I gotta get in there, man. I gotta get
in there.
They're butchering this shit.
I don't. That's the one that to me, I just don't see it. I mean, there's too much science that says that the Earth is a globe. Come on.
Hey, man, I can tell you a conspiracy theory that happened today at work.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh wait.
Okay, this is stupid, but it's funny to me. My brother buys a Kit Kat, a king size, right? It's got 8 of the squares in it. So he gives half away. He gives me 1 slice of one, and he eats 3. How much has he ate?
Ooh.
We're talking math. Oh boy.
Yeah. It was
okay.
that, but one guy says he gets on the label and says, "Well, there's 2 servings.
3/8.
So you ate." Yeah, he said you ate 3/4. He goes, "No, only ate 3/8." He goes,
3/8.
they're arguing back here. They argue for an hour over this.
There's
shit.
8 sticks.
Highly would say
3/8.
save it for the show. They still haven't agreed either, by the way.
I got an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old. We're doing the math. We got this.
My
one.
my brother's like my wife. They'll never admit they're wrong, ever. Never, no matter what. They're not
Oh
wrong.
gosh. The worst one for me for that was I was at the grocery store with one of my friends. I was like, I'm going to get some Pop-Tarts. And I was like, I don't know which ones to get. He runs over there and grabs one. And he's like, look, it's great Pop-Tarts. It's like, those are blueberry. He's like, same thing. Like, it is not the same thing.
Not the same thing.
What?
How
Dude.
do you,
Why? Because it's purple? They're
you cannot admit that you're wrong about
you.
that.
Yeah. On that note, I don't know how long we go, but I do have another show at the top of the hour, gentlemen. So I probably
What show is that? What show are you going on?
I've been invited to the this will be my 3rd time for the Lords of the Long Box Movers and Shakers.
I saw you on there last week. I saw that very well.
And it is. Don't think we're as eloquent as all that. There's a script that
I
you're
know
reading.
Behind the scenes of
We're not nearly that savvy to be coming up with some of this stuff. There's a very talented writer who writes this stuff for us, and then I think TiVo actually makes up the graphics. And since you can't actually see us doing this, where we're actually reading it like this, it actually turns out okay. Especially when I got 10 minutes left to freshen up my brewski and check on the kiddos.
I saw you on there, man. You did well. It was you.
Thank you.
Who was it? It was TiVo, and who was the other person?
Well, the last couple times we had what's the original broski? Gomez, the comic collector, was the first time I did it with Gomez.
That's right.
And then the next time I did it, it was 3 Men in a Basement. Otto. And tonight I think it's going to be Otto. So yeah, I am going to have to bug out. I really appreciate you guys having me on, man. This was a hell of a lot of fun. What's that? Well, we hope you meet your predestination.
Yeah.
We're the pre-party.
Hey, hi, Leah. We're in a show that always goes off the rails. It has.
Oh yeah.
We have no script.
It's going to go all over the place. But I appreciate you having me on. And anybody watching on the rewind, or anybody who was in the live, make sure you hit the thumbs up for the channel. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. There's a lot of good content coming out of this channel. Mm-hmm. So make sure you do that. I appreciate you guys. And if anybody on the panel or anybody in the chat or anybody watching on the rewind wants to have me on, I'm free. I ain't doing shit. So give me a call.
And remember, we had a good time.
And don't forget, that's the one. People ask me when I started using that. I started using that in high school at parties, because when I used to host a lot of parties. I know it's but we used to host a lot of parties because my single dad was gone, and we'd have house parties. And people, when they're leaving, you were like, "Hey, don't forget, man," because they're all hammered. We had a good time. They don't remember anything. They remember,
Don't forget it. You had a good time.
I had a good time. What happened last night? I don't know, but I know I had a good time. So yeah, there you go.
It's in their head.
And now we know the origin story.
That's actually in my yearbook, man. It's in my fucking senior road. Don't forget, we had a good time.
Nice.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good. Peace, JP.
Hey,
Later.
man, thanks for hanging out with us. Okay. All right. Somebody mentioned this one. I can't remember who it was. Mariah Carey.
Me.
Yeah.
I
Go with it.
I swear, man. I don't. Maybe she sang years ago, but I swear she ain't sung in 10 years live. Nothing. And if she sang back then, I'm gonna need someone to bring her to my house so I can hear her sing.
So you don't believe she's a singer?
I think she's Milli Vanilli.
Really?
Ooh.
I just
Why?
she just every time she goes on the show, it's always, oh, I can't sing, and and she always lip syncs. Try to look up anything she's done lately.
But a lot of artists lip sync when they're on those shows, man. A lot of them lip sync. It's not always live. Especially back in the 70s, a lot of those people used to lip sync.
So then why did Milli Vanilli get busted? Why couldn't they have just said, man, we always do
Because
that?
the people that originally were singing came forward.
I never seen them. Did you ever see a picture of them?
Of the original singer?
The original ones. I never even seen them.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Black Box was part of that too. And CNC Music Factory, they had that girl singing, and it was actually this other girl, and I think she was one of the Weather Girls. I could be mistaken in that. But they did bring forward who the real singer was as far as the females.
The Weather Girls are the ones that sing "It's Raining Men," right?
Men, yeah, and a lot of they did a lot of backup. But since they were all big girls, one of them they were big girls. They would have the skinny one, but they did a lot of the vocals. The guys for Milli Vanilli, I do believe they came forward. I don't remember it though, but I do believe.
But they sang so good. Why couldn't they have did some more
Because
songs?
it's the look and the image.
Yeah, that's society, right?
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
you're
that
not good
day,
enough how you are.
the guy was, do you guys remember on Yo MTV Raps, the Dr. Dre that was on there?
Yes.
Real big dude?
Yes.
Or the guy from Milli Vanilli kind of looked like him. It wasn't him, but it was a big dude. And they were like, well, if we got these skinny guys with the dreads,
Exactly.
people will like them better.
Yeah. And that's never happened with Mariah Carey. So I do believe that she sang, but a lot of them do fake it when a lot of them lip sync when they go live on shows.
Yeah, I know some do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of dancing, it's rough to dance, and put on a show and sing. You got to be in some good shape.
What was that on Saturday Night Live? It wasn't Jessica Simpson's sister?
Her sister, yeah, and she was singing, and I think it skipped or some shit out.
Yeah, she just kind of dropped the mic and walked off.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And she's more famous for that than anything else.
Yeah.
Like Bill Buckner.
Was it Ashley?
He just got ground ball, and he was a hell of a good player with a great average.
He was a hell of a good player,
He was
man.
really good, man.
Bro, that just breaks my heart, man. Right?
Me too. Hey, and we talked about this earlier. Tom Flores not being in this Hall of Fame. How can that be?
He's up for it this year.
Better freaking make it, man.
No.
That's bullshit. He ain't in there.
He's up for it this year.
People have got there many, many times, like Marv Levy, and never won, right?
Gosh.
Yeah.
But
I
Grant
really
never
wish
won.
Marvin won one.
Yeah, I wish they both would have won one.
Yeah.
But
It was
Morris
great.
won two.
He won two,
man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Levy was great, man. You just
He
rooted
was.
for the guys.
They respect him. He's a little dude too, but he got respect.
Yeah, you respect that guy.
Everyone forgets there can only be one. You know what I mean? It's so hard. with
That is a true
injuries
statement.
in matchups.
Oh, Jesse. JLS.
Now you got me thinking, jealous. The CNC Music Factory.
All right. Here's one. Did DB Cooper? Do you guys think he did everything alone? Do you think he survived the fall? The coming out of the plane? You think he's a guy that ends up being rich and stole that money? You guys remember DB Cooper?
I'm letting Hialeah go first on this, no matter what.
DB, you know what's weird about DB Cooper? Didn't he only ask for 200,000?
I don't remember the amount he asked.
I don't remember either.
I believe it was only 200,000.
It's a weird number to ask for, right?
It's a weird number. He parachuted out. I think he's dead, bro. I think he died on coming down or whatever.
With the parachute.
Yeah, the thing, man. People think, oh man, they'll find him. They'll this, they'll that. Dude, people just, that area is massive.
Yeah.
Hey, Hialeah, there's a show.
Massive, bro.
There's a show with this guy Josh. I can't think of his last name, but God, he does a lot of stuff. He goes in the pyramids. He does all the shit.
I know the show you're talking about.
Hey, yeah. Well, he did one on DB Cooper where they said that he may have faked like he jumped at a certain spot, but he actually didn't. You know, because they said he could have shook the where the wheels drop down. Mm-hmm. There's a staircase, and he could have jumped on it, and they could have thought that's when he jumped, but he might have. They said he might not have jumped till way on down the road. They don't know.
Exactly. It was a massive area. Was he smart enough to do that and trick them? I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
but
guys.
Massive.
Yes. The area was crazy.
Now,
did you ever see the when them Soviet kids went into the wilderness to camp out and they were all got murdered?
No.
I'll look that one up. We'll do that one another day. That one's some crazy shit, man.
The thing about it is this. Let's say he landed. Let's say
he made it. Let's say the jet
went down to the ground. What about, let's say he made it alive and he gets lost in the wilderness? You'll never find him, dude. You'll never find him.
No, because for one thing, there's in that area is bears, wolves. They're going to eat you. They're going to eat your remains because you're going to die on top or in a tree. Even the birds would get you.
Dude, people go missing now and you don't find them, dude.
Wait, there was a lot of that money that was found.
Yeah, they found money. They found money on the beach.
Yeah.
The serial numbers matched up, and it was half rotted.
So that
tell you, Hialeah, the money was half there, half there.
I think he perished in the woods somehow, something. What do you think, D?
Yeah,
I think he died on the coming down. I mean, I think the weight of that money in a parachute was a lot of weight, and I think and there was in a big rainstorm when he come down too. I just don't think he
too much shit could have happened on the way down, dude.
Yeah. Now there are people that did. He did survive. And I can't remember who it was because I saw this a couple weeks ago, and they said this guy all of a sudden he looked a lot like the drawings, and all of a sudden he had a lot of money.
Dude, come on. We're all about the same age. Just listen to me. We're all about the same age, right? Every time they would hear they saw Elvis.
Oh my God!
Wait,
everywhere.
Just hear me out. We were kids back then, and oh my God, there was an Elvis sighting. You guys remember Eddie and the Cruisers?
Yes,
great movie.
The movie was awesome.
Yep.
The first one is excellent.
Yeah, the second one was terrible. The first one was great.
The second one is garbage. The first one is excellent. Didn't you want that to be true with Elvis?
Yeah, I wanted him to be alive.
I think a lot of this. Oh, there was a guy. He showed up with money. I think
they want him to be alive. He's
wishful thinking.
Yeah,
wishful thinking is a big influence.
Reality.
It's what I want. You know what? And that's what I'm going to believe. It's what I want. Forget all the facts. It's what I want. Elvis is alive.
I want Elvis to be alive because I don't want. Well, not alive now. It's 40 years later. But at the time, I was like, I want him to be alive because I don't want to think he died sitting on a toilet taking a dump.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Right?
It's like he's got all these great songs and he died on the crapper.
He deserves better than that, right?
Hey, Hialeah, the Eddie and the Cruisers movie,
Love
those soundtrack from that's phenomenal, man.
Phenomenal.
Yeah,
That movie, that first one,
the first one.
when the movie ends and you see his reflections in the
Yeah.
TV, yeah.
Hey, there's your Elvis sighting. That was Eddie the Cruiser sighting.
Bro, Michael Pear.
Yep.
He's good as hell, man. I
Bro,
never can remember his name.
If you guys, if anybody watching has not seen the first one, man, it's great. Great freaking movie, man. Great.
Yeah, your boy's in it too. The one guy's good too. The guy that did it actual.
Yeah.
I don't want to give the movie away. Did
Yeah,
the Flash?
Bubba Hotep, Bubba Hotep with the mummy, and Elvis was living in the old folks' home. Yeah, and fuck the mummy. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen Bubba Hotep?
Yeah, that's funny as shit, man.
Dude, you gotta watch that. That shit's great.
I have to look that up.
That is great.
Hey, Hialeah, Don texted me today or hit me on Instagram about the cover show.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that off air. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
I can't wait to see what album you pick.
You're gonna like it. I know that.
I can't wait.
Because me and you like the same shit.
I can't wait.
You like it too, I believe.
I am so happy Donnie reached out to you. That's awesome.
Hey, it's on my wife's birthday. So I told her, she said, we'll just go do stuff early, whatever.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because he says it's at 8. Man,
yeah,
we usually go to dinner around 6.
Okay. All right.
So if I do that and
nice.
take the day off or something and go do it's Saturday.
Yeah,
so
it's a Saturday.
I'll do everything what I told you to do. I'll send her to a spa and all that shit. She'll be all having a great time. She'll be wore out, man. When those deep massages come in, man, they can't stay awake.
Nice.
It'll be like 8 o'clock.
You need to get one next. You need to get the massage next to her. You need to do it.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, she wants me to do a foot massage. I said, ain't no one touching these dogs.
Man, I'm the same way, dude. Nobody's touching my feet. Fuck that.
No way, man.
Nobody's
I
touching.
would have no
her.
problem with
Only
that.
her.
You don't
have no problem with that. I will say this: I would never go to that one where they had the fish eat the skin off your feet.
Okay.
That one, no.
Hell no.
But if someone just massage the feet, rub everything, whatever.
Nah, nobody's messing with my feet. Leave my feet alone.
No, that's
fuck that shit.
Here you go, Southern Comic Geek. You're right.
I will do those fish. I will do those fish, but I don't want nobody else fucking.
I don't want that. No,
What's up, Southern Comic Geek?
I would highly pass on that.
Flat Earthers Unite.
Hey, Hialeah, so I guess you would go out there and do the noodling where you stick your hand out and the big catfish is on your arm. Hell,
No, I won't do that. I won't do that.
Way, man. Shit, no. I'd get a catfish, Hialeah, bigger than me, and I couldn't get up. I know that would happen.
No, I've seen those little fish. I think we saw it. We went on a cruise, and one of the stops had those fish, and I saw when they were doing it, and that's no big deal, man. They're tiny. But like a big old fish,
like hundreds of little fish, like sticking on your feet.
It doesn't. I didn't do it, but it doesn't look bad at all, man. I don't think that's a big deal. That doesn't bother me. All they do is eat the dead skin. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Hey man, we got to have Barangian on here and talk about that other one. You guys got to look it up. It's about the Soviet kids. They go out hiking in the wilderness, man. It's good as hell, man. That one's crazy conspiracies about.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one at all.
I'm gonna look that one up.
Barangian, put the name of it back up again. I know that, man. It's in Russia, man.
Was it this one, Devil's Pass?
Yeah. Look that up. That's crazy, man. They don't know what happened, man. And it can be.
Oh, man.
It's just when you see what really happens, you're like, what the hell happened, man? That guy Josh does it, a show on it, Hialeah. It's really good.
I gotta see that. I don't know that at all.
I don't know that one at all.
Yeah, man, that one's crazy as hell, dude.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, the Dyatlov Pass incident. Yeah, there's like 9 of them. There's like 2 or 3 girls and the rest are guys, and they go out in the wilderness and some shit happens and they all turn up gone, dead.
Kind of like
I can look that up.
Yeah.
What was that movie that came out? And the Blair Witch. The Blair Witch.
Fucking Blair Witch.
Gosh, I remember when that come out. That's back when we had like the chat rooms, and everybody was like, "Dude, if you see Blair Witch, man, that stuff was real." Like, dude, it's a movie, man.
Goddamn movie.
No, what happened?
Dude, I remember I was at work and
they found this tape.
Dude, my store manager goes, that movie came out, and we're like, dude, that movie's crazy. And then my store manager is like, yeah, bro, it's a shame what happened to those people. And I just looked at him and I just started cracking up, dude.
It's not a documentary.
Shut the hell! I was like, dude, this fucker believes this shit, bro. Come on now.
Hey, you know what movie was crazy? It was a movie, of course, but it could somewhat be true. Was the one where the guy was kidnapping the girls and putting them in like the old World War II bunker in the bottom, and there was 2 of them doing it. One was on each coast, so it was throwing them off. It had Morgan Freeman in it. Damn, it was a good movie, man.
I don't know that movie.
God, you will love that movie. Our chat's smarter than us, so maybe they'll come up with it. It's Morgan Freeman, and it's got
Kiss the Girl.
They're taking these girls.
Kiss the Girls.
Just girls.
I think it's called Kiss the Girls. Is that Kiss the Girls?
Kiss the Girls. That's it. Yes.
I remember that.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
See that to me, that kind of shit is like really could happen or could be happening, man, because these kids disappear all the time. Like you said,
Well, dude, that
hear
shit,
shit about them.
That shit does happen. Remember when they found that guy that had the 3 girls for like 10, 15? Dude, that stuff
in Cleveland, right? In Cleveland.
Yeah, that shit does happen, bro. That's fucking
the interview is awesome. Have you seen the interview with the when it happened?
Dude, have you guys can you guys imagine living through that? Somebody just from your family.
You're fucking wrecked. You're wrecked.
Dude, I can't imagine.
How can you ever go back to normality?
I don't want to imagine that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, what about that girl that was kidnapped when she was a kid?
Yeah,
and then like the couple just kept her like tied up in a building behind and like had sex with her. Next thing you know, she has multiple kids.
Dude, I can't, dude. And
that's it's awesome.
And you know what's sad? That we know of those instances. You know that shit's happening now.
Yeah, it's happening now.
And they haven't been discovered, man. That's terrifying, bro. My God, that's terrifying.
Yeah, because when we were kids, you could go out and you could go anywhere and play, and that happened. You'd always come home.
But the thing, Steve, that shit was happening when we were kids too, man.
There was kids coming up missing, but you know, when it really got real was when the serial killer shit came in, remember?
But that's always happened, dude. It's always been there, man. That's the scary shit. Everybody, no, man, that's just
there's probably been serial killers all the way throughout history.
History.
Right? Throughout history. There's people that think that's okay. That's just the way they think.
There's deviance. There's always been deviance.
Yep.
There always will be deviance. It's just part of the psyche, man. And it's just scary as shit. That's scary, dude.
Yeah, it's scary thinking, what the Germans did, to people. They did all kinds of experiments.
Dude.
You think that shit ain't real? Hell yeah, that was real. Dude. All that. And you think our government ain't that type? Shit. Nuh-uh. They all like that.
Dude, well, I don't know, man. The Germans were on another level.
They were on a course to try to get ahead of everybody, torture-wise and everything.
That's a whole different atrocity. What they did, man. Gosh. I don't know if we want to go there, but
like double spies, Hialeah. How do you know what they believe, man? You have to be in their head to know that, right? You
got to. Have you guys ever watched the movie Marathon Man?
Man, that's the one you're talking about. I gotta watch. Man.
Yeah, I know. I wrote it down and I can't find it.
Dude, it's with Dustin Hoffman and Sir Laurence Olivier. You guys gotta watch that, bro. It's so good. It's so good, dude.
You guys are mentioning movies. I've got to throw this out there. Have you guys seen Wonder Woman yet?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, then no spoilers then. If you haven't seen it,
No, I
no
don't
spoilers.
care. If you want to spoil it, spoil it. I don't care.
I don't want to do
I
it.
probably won't watch it. Man.
Well, then you're better off than me, I think. I thought it was
too.
terrible.
I have no. I don't want to watch it.
What my thing about it was there should have been either the girl was the villain or the guy. There was like two movies going on at once.
Yeah. I mean, that gold suit that I kept hearing so much about, to me, was a complete failure. I mean, Gail looked good in it. Let's be honest.
She saved the
But
show by looking
terrible.
good, for real. Saved whatever you can call saving.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved it if it had just been Wonder Woman and Cheetah. That to me would have been better.
They battled and showed that how she became. That would have been to me better. But hey, man.
But doesn't that seem to be the? I haven't seen it, but doesn't that seem to be the prevailing factor when they get like double or multiple villains? The movie usually just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Why don't they learn, man?
Yeah, learn from the past.
My rule: keep it simple, stupid, bro. Kiss. Just
the kiss method,
dude.
I mean, for me, the last movie that had two villains in it that I thought was good, and one of them only came on very late. The movie was The Dark Knight, when you had Two-Face and you had Joker. Yeah, and I thought that movie was amazing.
Oh,
but other than that, I think you're 100% right.
Yeah, because what about what was it? Batman with Catwoman and the
Penguin.
That was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought the Penguin in that was terrible.
But then the Riddler and what, Mr. Freeze? Oh my God.
Ask VV why he's not allowed to talk about it. Because of magic.
Wait, what?
Magic Lasso.
Because of Magic Lasso?
Yeah, Magic Lasso's
what happened?
Loves Wonder Woman. So I mean, it was there's worse, there's better. So I put it right in the middle.
What's your guys' worst superhero movie?
I mean, for me, I know everyone disagrees with me on this. Was that last Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok? I thought that was absolute garbage.
Which is the movie with the Hulk and he's running on the mountains and he looks fake as hell. Looks like a cartoon.
Was that the first? That was the first
one.
That first one with
Ang Lee. Yeah, Eric Bana. Ang Lee was the director.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that the Hulk stuff made it look so fake.
That's your worst? That's your worst?
That I did not like.
And your worst is Ragnarok?
Yeah, I absolutely hated it.
Oh, dude, it's all good, Remo. It's all good, man.
Yeah. Dude, like I said, man, family comes first, man.
Yeah, dude, don't
sweat it. Don't sweat it.
It's all good. I couldn't miss the show because I worked, but because it's your daughter on the computer, that's okay.
There you go.
BB agrees.
Somebody agrees with me on that movie. Usually when I say that, people are like, no, man, that was good. Like,
dude, I liked Ragnarok. You know what Thor movie is that Thor Dark World or Dark whatever is dark shit. That movie is horrible. What was that? The second one? Dark World?
Yeah, the second one.
That movie is, oh my God, that movie is just freaking trash.
Hey, when they're bad, I forget the name and everything. I forget the whole thing for some reason. I can't even remember what movie it was because I just know that if I see it, I'm not going to watch it.
What's your favorite one?
Mine by far is Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 1. You know that.
Yeah.
I just the soundtrack's awesome. Everything was good. It was sad. It was funny. Everything, he just did a good job to me, man.
Yeah, that movie's excellent. The first one especially is fucking one of the top.
Yeah, the first.
I love The Dark Knight. I also love Batman with Michael Keaton. I mean, those two movies, if it's on, I will watch either one of them every time. Like some of the visuals in those Hulk movies were really good, and some of them were really bad. I mean, that first one to me, I thought it was terrible.
Yeah. Didn't he punch a tank into another helicopter or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I did like that one where he smashed the tank, and then he's sitting there with the gun on it, just kind of like tapping his hand with it. I'm like, that's kind of fun.
Oh man.
And he just takes off jumping.
But you know, in some of those are hard to make, like Ghost Rider. How do you make a cool Ghost Rider? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
never be good as a comic book
the first one.
The flame. I mean, they may come up with something. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, man. It's what their job is, though, to make it good.
Dude, we're super lucky, man. Come on, we're just nitpicking, actually.
Yeah. Like
lucky.
Can you imagine any of the hated movies coming out like, you know, in the 80s, Holly? We'd be like, "That's the best shit we ever seen."
Bro, do you remember the first Superman is great. The second Superman is great. But do you remember those Spider-Man movies or the Captain America movies that came out in the 70s and 80s?
I remember the Captain America. I don't remember Spider-Man.
Him on the motorcycle. Remember him on the motorcycle? And the Spider-Man, he had like the web slingers over his uniform. Dude, it was horrible.
At all.
These are horrible, dude. Dude, we are.
Hey, Kylie is expressing
blessed.
horrible. It's horrible.
They're horrible, bro.
I remember Spider-Man. What was on the Electric Company?
Oh my God, with Morgan Freeman, yes. I would just wait around for the Electric Company for those episodes.
Yeah.
They'd always show him, and then he would stop, and oh my God, I fucking love that. Fucking love that. The best one was the Batman 66.
Dude, to this day, I love that movie.
I love the movie too, bro. Fucking shark repellent. Are you fucking out of your mind?
I mean, the cheese factor is so high, but doggone it, I loved it.
I loved it, dude.
When I went back and watched that first 66 Batman show, man, I never laughed so hard in my life, man.
That's fucking great, bro.
You got all of them turned to dust.
And
when
when
they put them in the different vials.
Yeah, the different things, yeah.
And they all pop up. I mean, they had to be landed, sitting on the metal things that those vials were on.
Dude, it's so good, bro.
And then they just slowly walk out, not through the door, out through the window.
Dude, it's so good, man. Come on.
What about the TV show when they would go up the wall? It would always be like someone in one of the windows.
Yeah. And they would look out, and
they look at them. They go.
People. They used to have famous people in the windows.
Yeah, I remember Sammy Davis Jr. Adams. I think the Adams family or the Munsters. One or the other was looking out at one of them.
Dude, so good, man. Come on.
Hey, man, the sitcoms back then killed the sitcoms of the day. From the 70s all the way through the 80s were awesome. Some awesome sitcoms, man.
Yep.
I love like my favorite was Sanford and Son, man. He was just freaking talk so much shit of that was so real though, man. But it was so funny, man.
Dude, him with Aunt Esther was the greatest things ever.
He said she fell into the water and killed all the fish.
I mean, she would look at him, you fish out
the big one. Yeah, Sanford and Son was my favorite. I watched that so many damn times.
The Jeffersons, bro. Fucking
Jeffersons.
Fuck.
And to come to find out,
it's like they can't make these shows
it's crazy.
You can't make that shit now, dude. Are you
do it?
You can't make none of that shit. You met Archie Bunker. He's the most racist person on the planet Earth.
Yep.
You can't make none of that shit now, dude.
And those shows, oh my God, they're so funny.
Hey, just think about it. Oh my God, what's this movie? This movie's only, I believe, 10 to 12 years old. Could they make Tropic Thunder now?
Nope. Absolutely not.
I think they can.
Okay.
And the reason I think so is because they had the right person for the job, and people everywhere say, we accepted that.
They took it for what it was, man.
Yeah.
But listen, but now, if they happen now, Endgame would be a little different. We'd have a different actor playing Iron Man.
Yeah. Remo mentioned it right as you mentioned it.
Dude, Tropic. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the chat. Tropic Thunder is so freaking good, dude. And I'm not even. Downey Jr.
That's legitimate. People are too stupid for Tropic Thunder.
They are, but dude, Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They could make a movie. They could make a whole movie on that character. And
I remember when I first saw that, I was like, no. Wait, that is Tom Cruise.
So good, bro. So good.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm talking about. Sanford and Son. You could say shit like that. You could call people shit, and everyone laughed at it. Knew it was it was just real. It was Jefferson's too, man. Honkies and whiteys and all that.
We would get on with the neighbor. The neighbor, oh my God, you honky and all.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, my favorite character. I absolutely loved on Sanford and Son the police officer.
Yeah, the two cops that come in
every time I think about that, I crack
Fred?
up laughing.
Oh my God.
That
stuff was amazing back in the day.
We got to get back to the time where we could laugh at each other, man.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be anytime soon, sadly.
You can't laugh at yourself. You can't laugh at nothing else.
Bro, like today, man. I was at work, right? And what I'm doing is I'm doing a lot of stuff on the computer, right? And sometimes it's like, dude, I just get stuck, and it's like, what the hell what button do I gotta press? What do I gotta do? Oh my God. And I just go blank. I'm serious. It's like, dude, I can't see what I have to do, right? And you know what I do at that moment, dude? I just start laughing. Dude, and I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, dude, this is fucking hilarious.
That's me. I'm like, where did I put my phone? And I'm looking at it. I'm like,
if anybody was watching this meme, this idiot, and he's just stuck on probably the simplest thing, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
Hold on. Hi, Leah. Have you ever done this? Go to spell a word and it won't come out right, and they won't spell corrected, so you change the whole fucking word.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just man.
Oh my God, that's me. I'm like trying to spell a word. I always go by how it looks. I can tell
by how it looks. Exactly.
How it looks. I could never be in a spelling bee. I'd fail everything, man.
Oh, dude, I'm the worst freaking speller.
But I hate it when I type in a word and there's a line and I'm like, I know that word is spelled right.
Yeah.
And then I go and Google it and it was spelled right the whole time.
Yeah. I hate that shit too, though.
It wasted some good time.
But I think that's what we need, man. We just got to learn to laugh at ourselves.
Yeah.
And just relax, bro. Just laugh at each other, man.
I tell you, something I just watched last night was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion show.
Mm-hmm.
I cried like a baby during that.
Really?
I love that show growing up.
Dude, I never got into that show.
Absolutely loved it. And when they're sitting there talking to each other, I'm like, I remember that scene, man. And they talked about how the one Aunt Viv left the show.
Yeah.
And it's like, gosh. And she come back and was talking to Will because they said it was Will's fault that she left.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, and they sitting there hugging and crying and reconnecting after 20 some odd years.
Wow.
I was like, dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, this is absolutely true. And this is a great movie if you haven't seen it, Less Than Zero.
You talking about Robert Downey?
Yeah, Robert Downey.
Where he's on coke and going to all the parties.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, Remo, I love that fucking movie, bro.
And it had the girl from Square Pegs was in Hialeah, the girl.
Yeah.
And the McCarthy was Andrew McCarthy.
And then Matthew McCarthy. Dude, and Robert Downey dies, right?
I don't think he dies.
He
does in the end.
No, he dies. He dies.
I've seen it.
He ODs or something.
He ODs in the end, yeah.
Yeah, and who's the guy?
Andrew McCarthy.
No, Andrew McCarthy.
Andrew McCarthy. But who's the guy that's the bad guy? Okay, I'll put it to you this way. his name in the movie is Downey's name is Jules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jules in the movie.
Yeah.
Jules, and it's oh my god, I can't. Slater. No, not Christian Slater. Spade. David Spade.
David
Oh,
Spade.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not David Spade.
Oh
my god.
James
Oh, you're
Spader.
talking
James
about the guy
Spader.
from I know
James Spader.
James
Spader. Yeah.
Yeah.
The blonde hair dude.
That movie is freaking amazing, bro. That
I remember about
movie is so good, bro.
gosh, probably about 12, 13 years ago. I wanted to find that movie on DVD. It was almost impossible. But I finally found it and I was so happy.
Dude, that movie is amazing. Less than zero. It's
Jamie Gertz.
good.
Yeah,
Gertz.
Jamie Gertz in it. They're driving in that. They drove in that Corvette. They had the convertible Corvette, the red one. They drove.
And
in.
I think Downey dies in the car or something, and they're driving around. Oh, dude, it's so good, man. So good.
Yeah. I remember watching that movie and I was thinking, I've got the hugest crush on Jamie Gertz.
She was beautiful in that movie.
Adorable.
Biggest crush on Robert Downey. I'm kidding.
There you go.
Oh, here we go.
Again,
gosh.
like we say about the conspiracies, there's no judgment. There's no judgment.
Yeah, we can't
Dude,
judge you,
I
man.
feel like we're almost backstage right now. We're in the backstage moment.
Yeah, because
Well, I
we
mean,
got off conspiracy.
Like right now, we don't have much conspiracies. I was like, hey, let's talk movies. And other things.
Hey, Remo, man. That's an excellent movie. I'm glad you brought that movie up. I haven't thought about that movie in a while.
I
That's
watched it not too long ago. What, on the beach?
Oh, wait, which one's on the beach?
I mean, is he saying that's where he died?
Maybe that's where he dies.
That's where he died.
I gotta go watch that movie again. Have
Yeah,
you?
I gotta go find it so I can watch it again.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Beach with DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
I thought it was terrible. One of my best friends, it's one of his favorite movies.
I love it.
I thought it was pretty good. It was crazy, man.
Dude, when that guy gets bit by the shark, oh my god, that was gruesome, dude. I like that. I like that movie. I like that movie. Robert Carlyle's in it. I really enjoyed that movie.
I think for me at that time, I just wasn't a fan of DiCaprio. I think that's what it was for me.
I like him. I think he's
I
awesome.
like DiCaprio too.
I like him now, but back then I just wasn't a fan.
No, I like
what
that movie.
was the movie where he was the cop and he was in
Oh, I didn't remember
Boston?
in
They were
that.
Boston.
Yeah, Tilda Swinton is
I forgot
fantastic.
she was in that.
She
Yeah.
is in it. She's the leader on the island.
Yeah.
She's excellent. She is excellent.
I think it's one of those things. If I went back and watched it now, I think I would probably like it because I like Leo now. And I think when you really dislike an actor,
Yeah.
you're going to go into it going, I'm not going to like this movie.
It was really, really good. And you know what else is great in that movie? The soundtrack is amazing, bro. It's Moby. It's that soundtrack is amazing. The movie that you were talking about is the Scorsese. It's my God, what's the name of that movie?
Yeah, they're all cops in half of them are crooked.
In Boston.
Yeah, we're in Boston and Matt Damon's in it.
Oh,
Yeah, the something. What is it?
wow.
God,
How
what's
am I
that?
blanking on this movie? Because I
Yeah,
really like the movie.
it was
Donnie-
super good, man.
Mark
And they-
Wahlberg is also in
in
it.
the,
Mark
and in
Wahlberg
the
is
elevator,
in
they
it.
all shoot each other in the elevator.
Emilio Estevez is the guy that jumps off, that falls off that gets pushed off the building. Derailed.
No,
The Departed. The
Departed.
The Departed, yes. Have you seen wow, I don't forgot the name of the movie since you said that.
Have you guys ever seen Train Spotting?
I don't remember that one.
That's the one where they're all heroin addicts. Train Spotting is freaking amazing.
Write it down.
The soundtrack is amazing. There's scenes in that are just freaking insane. Oh my God, I'm a humongous fan of Train Spotting, man.
I'm gonna look that up.
With Ewan McGregor. Oh my God, so good. So freaking good. The soundtrack's
Ewan
amazing.
McGregor.
The soundtrack is amazing. Miss Moneypenny. Oh my God, so good.
I gotta look that up. Doggone it.
So good. Nice shot this
All
morning.
right, what is your favorite overall movie?
Mine?
That's tough for me. That's tough because there's so many great movies. But if I
Gotta
had
go
to pick
like top
one,
5 or 3 or something.
I have a ton of favorite movies, but
A movie, it's got to be a movie. If it comes on, you'll watch it from any spot. It doesn't matter. You
I
always
got a ton of those movies. I'll tell you my number one movie. It's a Wonderful Life.
love it. Absolutely love it. I will. That's a movie I will watch in the middle of summer. I will watch it around Christmas. Love that movie.
And I will cry every time. I adore that movie, man.
Yep. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wing. That's right.
That
boy Clarence.
That movie is perfection, man.
Mm-hmm.
Perfection to me. My number one all-time movie.
I think for me, it's one of two, and I think third would be It's a Wonderful Life. Either The Goonies. Anytime that movie's on, I'm right into it, and this other one would be The Crow.
Really?
Absolutely love that movie.
Amazing soundtrack.
Yes.
Amazing soundtrack.
Skank over there. Skank dead. Love that.
Dude, amazing. Very well. I remember I saw that at the theater when it came out.
Hold on. Bunch of softies.
We are. I am, dude. I'm the biggest freaking crier. I'm a big softie, dude. What about you, Steve? What's a movie?
Shawshank Redemption that you could watch.
Great movie.
I could watch that.
I love that movie from anytime, man. I love when Morgan Freeman goes to get the money and the bird crows and he's freaked out, man. I was like, man, that was so real. Like
I hope the snow finds you well.
Yes, man. It was just awesome.
And if you've come this far,
you've come this far. Will you come a little farther?
Go a little further. A little farther.
Yeah. It was awesome from jump to there. Sometimes Andy won. Sometimes Andy didn't win. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
With the fairies.
Yeah, and then your boy beat the hell out of him and he didn't mess with him no more.
Who was on that? Who was on that poster?
Hey, and Boggs never walked again.
Never.
No, so good, right? So good.
So good, man.
Yeah, I mean,
so good.
I mean that scene where Morgan Freeman's character, he first goes into that room and he just sees that one board where people wrote their names and stuff.
Brooks.
Oh, Brooks.
Yeah,
Brooks was here.
Yeah.
Brooks.
I was like, oh,
that's like the little halfway house in between going to back to the real world. Yeah. Brooks was here. And he had to ask his boss to piss. He goes, you don't have to ask me. He goes, man, I can't squeeze a drop. Oh, man, that was perfection to me, that movie.
Big Trouble in Little China.
You know what? For most guys, that movie's insane, bro. That movie
the other movie is The Green Mile. I freaking love The Green Mile, man.
Yeah.
That's Stephen King as well. They're both Stephen King.
Damn, they were so good, man. Both of them.
And one of my friends, his favorite is 300 or Gladiator. That's two of the ones I know he loves.
Green Mile.
The Green Mile.
One of the greatest characters that you fucking love to hate, Percy,
that son of a bitch. Hey, he stomped that mouse when he stomped the mouse. My daughter and her friend weren't supposed to be watching Hialeah. We were in a motel, and they're under the covers, and I think they're asleep. I'm not paying attention to them. And when that mouse got stomped, them two girls went to cry in there. I said, "Oh, I know someone's watching the movie."
Bro, I fucking hate Percy, bro. I never forget his fucking name. Fucking Percy, bro.
Percy, yeah. Hey, as bad as Wild Bill was, I still hated Percy more for some reason.
I hate Percy, bro. What a fucking great fucking character to hate, dude. God, I hate Percy, bro.
And I don't care what anyone says, man. I would have effed the movie up because I wouldn't have killed him in a million years. I would have never. I couldn't. I would have. I said, your ass is getting out of here. whether you want to or not, man. You're
Dude.
getting the hell out of here.
But fucking Percy, I would have stomped on his.
I would have switched
fucking
Percy and said Percy did it. I saw him.
Fuck, dude, I would have
Hey.
fucking gone to town on Percy, bro.
That is a sign of a great actor that makes you hate him.
Yeah. You
Amazing.
know his name. Like when he said Percy, I was like, oh. And Wild Bill, man, I love that, man. He goes, man, I just wanted me some of that moon pie. I wanted some of that cornbread. He fucking cracked me up. Then he wrapped the belt around his hand. Hialeah. He says, you walking in with you walking in, but you're going out on your backs. And then the big dude, remember the big dude?
Wait, what is it? You know, Steve, I worked up. I'm tired, boss. No,
Tired. Hey, and he pissed on that. He pissed on the one guy, man, and then he had the fire hose and tore his ass.
So fucking good, bro. Fucking Percy, bro. God damn, I hate Percy.
I have not seen that Shaft.
I haven't seen the new one either. You know what's a character that is super scary? Have you guys ever seen True Romance?
God, I know I've seen it.
Which one is that?
That
sounds familiar to me.
That's Tarantino did the screenplay. He wrote it. It's True Romance with Christian Slater and Patricia. Is it Patricia Arquette? It's one of the Arquette sisters, and it's with the Gary. The character I'm talking about is Gary Oldman plays. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Oh my god, what's his name? I can't. He plays a character in that movie that's terrifying, bro. And I can't remember the name of the character right now.
Gary Oldman's a damn good actor.
Gary Oldman is freaking insane. Have you ever seen Sid and Nancy when he did?
Yeah. That oh god, I ain't seen that in so long. That was so good, man.
So, bro, amazing actor.
And he was in Harry Potter, right? He was in Harry Potter. He was
Was he in Harry Potter?
Sirius Black? Wasn't he a Sirius Black or one of them? I think so.
I don't know. I don't. You know what? I haven't seen him. Also, he might be. Do you remember The Professional? He was the bad cop.
Oh, yeah. Anything with him being bad is good. He's good at it, man.
Drexel. Yes, Drexel. Oh my god, dude. This boy thinks it's white boy day.
The Pimp. I have not seen this movie. So
Watch True Romance. He plays Drexel. Oh my god. Terrifying, bro.
The receipt needle. What the hell is that?
The receipt needle. I don't remember the receipt needle.
Remo's bringing out some shit I've never heard of.
I don't know that either.
He's the pimp in True Romance. He's Drexel.
When you said True Romance, my first thought was I've seen True Lies.
No, you gotta
with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis.
You gotta see True Romance, man. It's so good, bro. It's so good. Gandolfini's in it, and he has an amazing scene. An amazing scene that one of the greatest fight scenes you'll ever see with Arquette, with the girl. I forget. I know there's two of them. It's not Patricia.
Rosanna?
No, it is Patricia. Rosanna Arquette.
Wait, you know what's funny? I literally just looked up the movie.
It is with Patricia Arquette.
Yeah, it is Patricia.
And dude, her and Gandolfini have a scene that you'll never forget. You'll never forget. Oh my god. Oh my god. That scene is classic. Classic.
I'll look that up.
Through his hand, through his foot. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a scene in that movie with Walken and oh my god, I'm horrible right now with names. Walken.
I love Christopher Walken too. He's so good.
Dude, it's Walken and oh my god. Tell me who's the guy's name? Who was an Easy Rider? Who's the guy's an Easy Rider?
Jack Nicholson.
And who's the other guy?
The main guy, the blonde haired dude.
My god.
I've never seen
Dennis Hopper.
Oh, Hopper. Yeah.
There's a scene in True Romance with Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper. One of the greatest scenes, in my opinion, that I've ever seen. It lasted maybe 5 minutes.
Dan, you're gonna make me write this shit down and watch it.
I'm writing down all kinds of stuff.
Because I can't remember it.
And you know what? You know what, D? You're a cantaloupe. And Steve, you're an eggplant. That's all I gotta say. Watch the movie.
That doesn't sound too positive.
That
for me.
sounds horrible.
It does.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad emoji to a girl.
Yes. Have you guys
Oh
seen?
my God! Wait! V, go to V. Go to V right now. What's that last comment? That is the hardest scene I've ever seen in a movie. The rape scene in Irreversible. Have you guys ever seen that movie? Oh my God! Talk about a hard movie to sit through. The beginning, the movie's told in reverse. So when you start seeing the movie, that's actually the end, and then you just go backwards.
Kind of like Pulp Fiction.
It's different. No, it's completely backwards.
Because Pulp Fiction jumped around. I can't.
You gotta think through, man. But Irreversible, that's the hardest movie I've ever had to watch.
I don't think I want to see that movie if it's got rape scenes in it like that.
That has a rape scene that is so true to. Not that I've ever had a rape, I wouldn't know. But the thing is, that movie starts in reverse. It's a French film, and it just starts, and the camera's all moving around, and you really get glimpses of everything, every scene. But when the shit hits the fan, the camera just stops, and you get to see what's going on. That movie is terrifying. That movie is terrifying.
What's the girl's name from the lady's name from Contact?
She was
Jodie Foster?
Yeah, Jodie Foster. Yeah. There was a movie that she did earlier in her career.
She won the Oscar for it.
Where she got raped on a pinball machine.
Yeah.
I mean that's hard for me to watch.
Okay, I'm telling you, the rape scene in Irreversible is shocking.
Yeah,
it's shocking.
I don't think I want to see that one. I don't think I want to see that.
It's so hard, and it's the rape scene is it's 12 minutes, and
wow,
and it's 12 minutes long, and the camera just stops, and dude, it's hard to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's so
okay. Let's go back to good movies again. Where are we at with our good movies, man?
Right, I was going to throw one there. Have you guys seen At Close Range?
Which one?
At Close Range.
That's Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken and Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
And his brother's
yes.
Sean Penn's brother also.
Isn't that a murder? Isn't there a murder?
Yeah.
That's Madonna.
Yeah.
If I live to do.
Yeah. I mean, I love that movie. That to me is a phenomenal, well done
man, you
movie.
can almost put any John Hughes movie on and I'm hooked, man. From the 80s, all those son of a bitches.
Okay. All right, guys. Forget conspiracies. We're talking movies, okay?
Yeah. Again, I put on the title time travel and whatever else.
Best. What was it that you just said?
John Hughes.
Yeah, John Hughes.
What's your best John Hughes movie?
God, man, that's bullshit, Highly. You
brought it up, dog. You brought it up.
They're all freaking good, man. I give them all.
The Breakfast Club.
God, I don't know, man. I
love The Breakfast Club.
I love Better Off Dead, man. I love
Remo. Remo came out with 16 Candles. That was in my thought too.
Hey, put me big real quick with Remo's comment.
Let me see. There you go. And there you go.
Of course it's 16 Candles. There's no other one, dude. It's 16 Candles.
Oh, man. There's Ferris Bueller's. Did he do Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
No. Did he? He might have.
Dude, I don't know.
He did everything else.
Yeah.
Candles is his best, bro. Come on.
What was that movie with
Pretty in Pink? He did Pretty in Pink?
He did Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome too, man. John Cryer.
Movie with Leah Thompson, Mary Stuart Masterson.
Some Kind of Wonderful.
Yes.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie as well.
16 Candles.
I'm gonna have to go with Better Off Dead,
he's
man.
not even
Better Off Dead.
entertaining any other movies. Like it's 16 Candles. Anything else is wrong.
I can't remember the guy's name. Oh my God, what's the Chinese guy's name? Oh my
Long
God,
Duck Dong. Long Duck Dong.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, dog.
Oh, Dong, yes.
Oh, dog.
Hey, remember what's his name?
Hey,
Andrew Dice Clay was in that movie.
AD, what's the movie with the wrestlers? Vision Quest.
Oh,
Matthew Modine.
Matthew Modine, yeah.
The guy that plays the Indian guy with the mohawk, he's the guy in 16 Candles,
He's
right?
the boyfriend. He's the boyfriend.
You would have
yeah,
never guessed that
right.
that guy was him. Hey,
That
Vision
movie-
Quest was fire. I love Vision Quest. Great
Vision
soundtrack.
Quest is fire, bro.
That,
When he
I love
fought
that movie.
Shoot.
He had to do the wood and go up.
Yeah, the pegboard doing that.
Yeah, yes.
So badass, bro.
Gosh.
I love that movie.
What was the villain's name in that movie?
Shoot.
Not the villain, but the guy who was going to fight.
Shoot.
Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, he had to wrestle Shoot. He went down in weight to wrestle him.
Shoot.
And he was
Linda
losing the weight, his
Fiorentino.
nose was bleeding.
Oh my gosh, she's so fucking hot.
She was gorgeous,
Yeah.
Linda Fiorentino.
Yeah.
Hey, who's the evil brother in Weird Science? Weird
Oh,
Science.
it's the president.
Chet.
Paxton.
Hey, Weird Science might be my favorite. Now that you brought that shit up.
I actually watched that just a few days ago. What's the girl's name in there who was absolutely stunning?
Kelly LeBrock.
Kelly LeBron. Oh, yeah, there it is, Chet.
Chet.
Hey, he was awesome in that movie.
Amazing.
Hey, remember when he lined him up? When he lined him up and he had the shotgun and he hit the girls in the head with the shotgun. Ding, ding.
Wait a second. Chains, whips, chips, dips, chains, whips, a little candle wax on the nipples.
Hey, remember when he saw his little brother in her underwear? And he goes, "Are those girls' underwear?" And then he goes, "That's going to cost you your Social Security."
Hey, remember that line? You kicked him in the family jewels? Yeah, you kicked him in the family jewels.
Yeah. Hey, and then he opened up the pantry and his grandmother and them were frozen.
Yeah.
His grandma and gramps are catatonic in a closet.
Dude, so good, bro.
He said it's effing snowing in my room.
Yes.
Yeah, he was
Robert Downey was in there, yeah.
Yeah. He dumped a Slurpee on your boy's head.
Yeah. and then he just went like,
yeah, he flapped it off. He goes, "Got any banaka?"
and then they were like, and then she drives up in the Porsche. Remember the old Porsches?
Yeah, she let him pick. He picked the Porsche and he picked the little Lambo or whatever it was.
It was the eggshell Porsche. They don't even make those.
It always kills me to this day that when she goes to Gary's house and his
Gary.
He goes, Gary. He goes, "Who is this Gary guy you keep talking about? It's his effing son."
Who's Gary?
Hey, and then she threatened him. She said, "Hey, you're old. I'll kick your ass."
I'll kick your ass.
I'll kick your ass. I'll kick your ass.
When they were,
he's a good kid.
they were going to build a girl for the other two guys.
Yeah. And
then and they put it on a missile.
Yeah, it's a nuke, and the missile comes through the house.
Yeah, the missiles through the whole house, man.
Dude, so fucking good, bro. God,
great movie.
That dude was a freaking genius, man.
Gosh, so many great
character you keep talking about.
Yeah, who's the scary character you keep talking about?
She shows him a picture of our son.
Our son, Gary. Don't you remember?
She showed him a freaking picture with him in it.
Gary.
Hey, and they remember when they went to the bar D, and the one guy that was with Robert Downey asked for a drink, and he goes, "No, just give me the bottle." He goes, "How about I shove it right up your ass?" He's like, "I don't want that shit."
so fucking good, man.
Yeah, all those movies were so freaking good. 16 Candles was good though, man. That shit was so
Long
funny.
Duck Dong. Long Duck Dong.
And
I
your
haven't
boy's
seen
trying
that
to get
movie
her,
in a
he's
long
trying
time.
to get her underwear so he can. He's with the geeks. John Cusack was one of the geeks too. It was like
Yes. John Cusack was one of the geeks.
Yeah.
yeah. So your boy Anthony Michael Hall was trying to be the king of them. he was
so
funny as fuck, man.
That was the king of the time when soundtracks were amazing.
Yeah, man, for sure.
I mean,
Vision
I was
Quest.
thinking of St. Elmo's Fire, and I love that song.
Yeah, St. Elmo's Fire had a lot of.
Who was the guy that sung that? My God, I can't remember the guy that.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What? Who's in? You mean in?
In St. Elmo's Fire, it's a Journey song.
Oh, is that what the Journey?
In Journey, in St. Elmo's Fire. No, not St. Elmo's Fire. I'm sorry. In Vision Quest.
Oh yeah.
Journey song.
Young something.
It's a really great.
Where he's running. He's running and training.
Only the young.
Only the young.
Only
Yes.
the young. Yeah.
That was an awesome song.
So
Awesome.
good, man. So
St. Elmo's Fire was sung by John Parr.
John Parr.
I have no recollection of John Parr, but I love that song.
I remember he had like the perm or something. He had like the curly hair going on. I remember
Hey man, that was
the 80s hair.
Yeah.
that was a crazy too. That was a crazy movie too, man. Your boy was in that played the sax. God dang, Rob Lowe when he had the long
Rob
hair,
Lowe. Yeah, and he had his shirt open down to like
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was always that. I know a lot of guys like him, always in effing trouble, just like that guy, man.
And Judd Hirsch. Was it Judd Hirsch?
Judd Nelson.
Judd Nelson.
Judd Hirsch was for on Taxi.
Taxi. He's the main guy in Taxi.
Yeah, main guy on Taxi.
Did you
And
guys
also the dad in
what?
Independence Day?
Yes, but did you ever see the movie where he plays a detective and the little kid's abducted?
I think I did. He had a short haircut,
Yeah, dude.
almost a crew cut.
I can't remember the name of that movie, man. And the kid gets abducted, and it's the investigation into the abduction, and he's like a detective, and the mother never loses hope. Oh my God, I can't believe
I know I've seen that movie because I remember that she came like, I know he's out there.
Every time I watch that movie, I freaking cry at the end, bro.
I have no recollection of this one.
I can't remember that. Oh my God. I'm gonna look it up real quick because it's freaking an insane movie. It's so good.
Hey, you know what other movie we didn't bring up that was in that time that was awesome was Outsiders.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Man, what a
great
freaking
movie.
cast, man. Maybe one of the best casts ever, man. Jesus.
That was a great movie.
Bro. Okay, let's name the characters. Pony Boy.
That was what's his name?
Gosh.
Dang, I just seen him on a
It's been forever since I've seen this movie.
Soda Pop.
Rob Lowe.
Oh my God. Okay, my God.
Honestly, I've got the DVD. I'm trying to envision the DVD. Who I was in this movie was
Oh my God. The name of the movie with Judd Hirsch is called Without a Trace.
Yeah, that was a good ass.
That sounds good.
So good, man.
I feel like I've seen it by the name, but I don't remember it.
You might have seen it.
The Outsiders. The older brother, Patrick Swayze.
I was going to say, wasn't Swayze in that movie?
Yeah, he was the older brother.
Back in the day.
Ralph Macchio was okay. 2-Bit. It was 2-Bit.
2-Bit was Tom Cruise.
No, 2-Bit I think was
he was
Estevez, right?
Estevez.
Yeah,
Yeah, Estevez.
And who's the other dude? Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon. He what was his name? Damn, he was good, man. God dang it.
Pony Boy Curtis. I'm looking it up, dude, because there's so many good freaking names in that movie, bro.
Hey,
And,
God, Tank, what is up?
Yo, what's up, God Tank?
God Tank. Okay, Soda Pop Curtis was Rob Lowe. Dallas was
Dallas.
Matt Dillon.
Was
Rob
McConaughey in there?
Dally, because he called him Dally.
Yeah,
Was
Daddy was
McConaughey in that movie or no?
Ralph Macchio was Johnny. Patrick Swayze
Leif Garrett was
Daryl.
in it. He was the bad guy in the Mustang. Leif Garrett with
Yeah. Oh, Leif Garrett. Yes.
with the
Tom Cruise
redhead
was
girl.
Garrett.
Steve Brandle. C. Thomas Howell was Pony Boy.
C. Thomas Howell, yes.
Yeah, C. Thomas Howell.
Emilio Estevez, of course, was 2-bit. Leif Garrett was Bob.
Leif Garrett.
Oh my God, Diane Lane.
Diane Lane was the girl.
Cherry.
Cherry.
Gosh.
You know what Cherry, Steve?
A cherry?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. Little girl. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh my God. Nicolas Cage was in it?
What? Was he?
Flee from the what?
Yeah, there's some.
Peppers.
Yeah,
Flee from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
he was, I think, one of Leif Garrett's little rough guys on his
He
team.
was.
Yes.
He was a Sosa. He was a
Yeah,
Sosa.
Sosa. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Diane Lane.
Oh my God.
Street
Street
of
of Fire. Great soundtrack. Great soundtrack. That's with the pair. What's that guy's name? The same guy from Eddie and the Cruisers.
Hey man,
Oh,
yeah, hey,
Michael Pear.
Michael Pear, yeah.
yeah. That Eddie and the Cruisers, they had damn, who sang most of those songs? The Dark Side.
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Oh yeah, great movie, great song.
Were they called Eddie and the Cruisers?
No, but the name of the group that sang the songs is freaking Jesus, man.
The guy's name is the name of the band, ain't it?
The Beaver Brown Band. It's
The Beaver Brown Band.
yeah, he's in with them, and he also sang Tender Years. Remember that one, Hialeah? That was so freaking good with the saxophone.
And William Dafoe. Tender Years?
Tender Years. When you go back and listen to the soundtrack, you'll go, oh man, that song is so awesome. Now, the guys on the sax in who's the guy from Sniper? Behringer. He plays the piano. He's the piano guy in Eddie and the Cruisers. Tom Behringer.
Tom Behringer's in it.
Yes, he plays the piano, and he ends up joining the group.
The other guy that's in it is the guy from The Matrix that kills all of them in The Matrix. He's in it. That he was in The Sopranos. That guy's in Eddie and the Cruisers.
I have no idea what his name. I know you're talking about.
I know you're talking about too.
Palantino, or
Yeah.
Gosh, he's been around forever.
He's in a lot of damn movies too. That guy.
Yeah.
Palantino, some shit like that. So good.
I can't say nothing about the movie about him.
Hey, Big Remo. Streets of Fire is one of my top 5 movies I'll watch whenever it's on. The problem with that is it's never on.
That makes it difficult.
That makes it difficult, Remo.
Hey, Hialeah, is Warriors one of your movies you'll watch anytime? The Warriors.
Give me 1 second.
He loves that freaking movie, man.
Warriors
come out to play. Hey, that was such a freaking the way they did all the gangs was so awesome. How they
love that movie.
The way they were, it was awesome, man.
Love the Warriors, man.
They tried to navigate the city streets to get the hell out of there, and they just run into more trouble every turn they take.
Yeah, like the one guy, he was almost there, and then he gets arrested for trying to pick up the chick.
That was Ajax.
He's like, no, let me go.
I always remember the one guy. Is Ajax? Is he the guy that was in the Eddie Murphy movie where he was the little bad dude?
48 hours. 48 hours.
48 hours, and he goes, Luther, look painful as your head ran into that door.
Wait, who?
Oh yes, that's like in the 50s.
It's like I've seen this movie. I can't think of the name of it, but I've seen it, and it's really, really good.
Yeah,
I don't know that. I that doesn't ring a bell.
There you go. He comes on Flix.
There you go.
What happens in this movie? They're having a race. You know, like back in the day where you had the 2 cars and the one girl, she like drops the scarf and they take off. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they mess with the guy was like, and they go to the end of the ravine, and it's basically like, are you going to jump out or are you going to keep going? And he's like, I will not get out of this car no matter what. And like then his dad comes back from being dad and tries to save him.
Oh, I don't know that.
It's really good. It's really good. I know the way I explained it is terrible. It's a really good movie.
That doesn't ring a bell with me. I don't know.
We just gotta find the movie.
That does not ring a bell.
Very, very good.
We couldn't have named all the John Hughes movies either. There's no way. Man.
All right, let me look it up. John Hughes movies.
You're gonna go
down at one point.
I'm a working man now. I worked all day, and now we're talking movies. Why not? What the fuck? I'm off tomorrow, so who cares?
Hi, Leah. Did you see what I put? I said he's out there making money so he can buy more books.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude.
All right,
hell no.
John Hughes movies. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Because I wrote down a list for one of the my podcasts and I can't find it.
Okay, we got Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Did do Ferris Bueller, the Heavenly Kid. That's the movie.
Yeah, his shoelace got stuck. Right. His car.
Oh my God! Wait, Pretty in Pink.
Yeah, which I did not like. Pretty in Pink.
I love Pretty in Pink.
I
like Molly.
I didn't love it, but I liked it.
I like.
You know,
Molly
I liked
Ringwald,
it was the very end. He's the first guy that looked at the camera when he gave her up at the end.
Dude,
he looks at the camera when that real pretty girl likes him. I never see no one look at the camera and then look at that girl. I was like, holy shit, that was good.
Ducky.
That's what I'm going to say. Ducky.
He says, I'll always be the duck man.
Hey, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Great movie.
Yes.
Great movie.
Awesome.
Hey, those aren't pillows.
Those aren't pillows. Oh, what about them bears?
Weird Science.
Great movie.
Home Alone. One of my favorite all-time freaking movies. Why don't you take this quarter and go downtown and have a rat gnaw that off your face? Uncle Buck.
Oh, man.
National Lampoon's Vacation, National Lampoon's Some Kind of Wonderful, Home Alone 2, Curly Sue, Home Alone 3.
Curly Sue.
The Great Outdoors. Okay, this next one I'm going to say has one of the greatest all-time scenes with a song, and the song is called Space Age Love Song by And I Run. Who is that?
So far away.
Flock of Seagulls?
It's Space Age Love Song, and the movie's called Career Opportunities with oh my God, it's this chick that she's freaking gorgeous. Oh my God, what's her name? What the fuck is her name? Oh my God, what's her name? It's this chick.
Oh.
She was in The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah.
Look up a Space Age Love Song with that scene where she's roller skating through a Target. It's, oh my God, it's so good. All-time classic.
I remember back in the day when I was young, I was like, had a huge crush on her.
She's still beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Mom.
Yep. With your boy Keaton, right?
With Keaton. That's a good movie, bro.
I remember when he's putting in the electric, he goes 220, 220, who cares?
Mr. Gretzky, what's up?
That movie is excellent. What's up, Gretzky? She's having a baby, Home Alone 4, Baby's Day Off, Flubber, Beethoven.
Flubber. I love Flubber.
Miracle on 30. Man, how about this movie? Somebody mentioned John Candy. Only the Lonely. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
I don't know if I've seen that one.
That's such a good movie, bro. It's who's in it?
That Planes, Trains, and Automobiles was sad as hell at the end.
Terry Garr. Terry Garr was amazing.
Terry Garr.
And Mr.
She was beautiful.
And in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, she was Richard Dreyfuss's wife.
Mhm.
Oh my God, so good. She was
Was
excellent.
she in Young Frankenstein?
Yes, she was. Yes, she
Yeah, way back in the day. Stunning.
excellent actress, bro. Never gets mentioned. Never gets any due. She was excellent.
Mr. Mom has been life goal since I was 6, since I was 8. Hey, was it Keaton that was in Gung Ho?
Yes.
Yeah, he was trying to sway the Japanese.
Yeah.
Just
I
stop
thought that
all
was a
this
very good-
16-hour day shit. They did exercise, jumping jacks in the morning. He's like, "What the hell is this?"
Hey guys, I gotta go, man.
I was about to say it's been 2 hours now. Let's, the first hour was conspiracies. The last hour has been movies.
This kind of went off the rails.
No,
Nah, man, this is what we
it went
planned.
directly upon the rails.
Okay. All right.
Again, I said conspiracies and whatever. Things happen. Yeah, guys, as always, thank you guys for coming on. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys for hanging out. Varangian,
Awesome
Mr.
chat. They knew everything, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Big Remo in there, God Tank. Let's see who else.
Gretzky.
Hey, we
I
didn't
know
get
had
Remo on the
many
show, but
more.
we had Remo in the
Big
chat.
Tropic was on earlier with us.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone
Yeah.
that showed up, man. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, always a blast. But you guys got anything coming up?
I might make a video, maybe one of the 3 comics my 12-year-old self can't imagine ever having.
Mm-hmm.
I might make a video with some slabs that I'm gonna crack to send to that guy right there to go get graded. That I think I might get a bump on, and that's about it, man. It's all good. The Johnson Show with us on
Yeah, what are we doing?
The point guards.
Point Guards.
Is it
Point
points
guards
guards?
on Monday at 7 or 8?
I think I might move it to 8. I'm gonna move it to 8.
All right.
We'll do 8. And
All
that's
right,
it.
guys. Steve, did you say you got anything? Because I know you're going to start doing more
I
videos,
did.
right?
On Sean's show on Saturday and Sunday, I think there's I think I'm meeting with Lenny to get books, see what books are going where and that kind of stuff. So
Nice.
may make Silver Age. I don't know. Depends what time he does that.
Nice.
Nice. I got really nothing going on. Just more video games and comic books and action figures and bowling balls and who knows what else.
Hey, those are some nice bowling balls you got. I like it.
I told my friends, I got a really nice set of balls over here now.
You got some nice balls.
Nice and shiny.
You guys need to go watch True Romance, man.
Yeah,
I
I got it on there. True
I've got that
Romance
written down
and
like 6 other
Irreversible.
movies now.
You need to watch True Romance. Excellent movie.
All right, guys, that's all we got. You guys have an incredible day.
And don't forget, fuck Percy. Fuck Percy.
He's a little asshole. I'll never forget him.
Fuck Percy, man.
Even my daughter that just had the baby, she would tell you she knows who Percy is too. She forgets everything. She goes, "Oh, I hate him. He stomped the mouse."
Percy, bro. He's an asshole. Percy's been an asshole since Percy's been an asshole.